Oh, I might need a hat.
Oh yeah, go and get yourself a hat. Right, so there we go. Right. Today is Monday. Date-wise, 30th. I think that's about right. I think it's about the 30th today. Anyway, time's about 9:30, just before, I think. Gonna take the dog out for a walk. Obviously, we can't get in our car and drive somewhere. I'd love to drive out to the country and meet 0 people, because the way this virus is spread is through human contact, or by humans, let's say. Rather than go out there, we have to walk from our location, you know, to a park somewhere. Everyone with a dog has got the same idea, so again, we are going to be meeting people, and the chances of getting an infection now are going to skyrocket. Rather than me drive in my car to a quiet location, the roads are very quiet, the chances of me having an accident are very, very minimal. You know, I've heard the arguments, oh, it means that you've got to go to a garage and get some fuel. Not all the time you haven't got to, because we don't use the car that often. But even if I do go to the garage and do have to get some fuel, the people at the garage are suited and booted against coronavirus. The people we meet outside are not.
It's alright to get his paw round.
Right, okay.
That
goes down that way.
Okay. And just clip it. That one goes over right round his neck.
Right.
This one goes underneath the arm.
Oh, okay. Right. Here we go. Hey, you're all ready to go in, you mate. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now turn it this way. Right, then you need to go out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you need to go back. So 1, 2. Right. So basically, just as a video diary, we're not in the car today. We are walking by foot from our house. Going to go to it's not an awful lot to see around here, to be honest. You know, it's not my first choice, put it that way. I'd much rather jump in my car and, as I say, go to a very quiet location to avoid people. But got very little choice at the moment. Hang on a minute. There you go. Hang on a minute. Morning. Carry on. Sorry about that. There you go. Right. Okay. So we've just come out of our place, and we're just up this very narrow lane, and there's someone coming down. Oh, did you find your phone? Oh, you found your phone?
Yes, thank you very much.
Where did you find it?
Well, in the end, the footballers found it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Because we rang it, didn't we?
Yeah, rang it and handed it in.
Yeah, that's all right. At least you got all your
I was
contacts.
panicking.
I know you were.
I was, but now
Well,
I got it back. Got my phone, well, half the phone numbers back anyhow.
oh, have you?
Yeah. But
Whilst taking the dog down the lane, met that chap there. Lost his mobile phone, and we tried. I rang it, and well, it seemed like someone took the SIM card out of it, and then kind of took the phone. But he's got it back, and he was panicking because he used like me. He uses his phone for work. So So that's
Where's all this then, Andy?
place is abandoned. That used to be an old that's Hathaway Road over there, Hathaway Road. There's an old nursing home back here.
What did that used to be?
That used to be a nursing home.
Do you know what it was?
It was a nursing home once upon a time. I don't know exactly where it goes to. I don't know. I've never been down here before. I've been here 30 years. I've never really been here before. But it's an old nursing home. So interesting to know where these things actually go to. You know, I know Stanton Park really well, but this place I don't know. Anyway, it looks like we're going into some people's residences now. Come this way.
Dead end.
I think it's a dead end myself. Yeah. So it's just a network of there's a few little pathways which are at backs of people's houses and leads on to a lovely park, quite a big park actually, about 50-60 yards further on. I'm not sure how long this whole lockdown thing is going to last, but I really do look forward to spring and summer to get out and to go places and to do things. But in a way, things seem to be edging towards at the moment is a pretty much a complete lockdown for the next 6 months minimum. So they're saying, people on TV this morning, so-called experts come on and say, well, it's going to be 6 months, lockdown. I don't think I can handle that. I don't think I can handle being locked down, for 6 months. So there's more people. No, I think people are going to get a bit cranky.
Where are we going now?
The only place you can go really, just follow the fence around. It's very kind of, uninspiring. Just trying to think where else we can go. We can take the footpath, which leads up to Cricklade Road, then go up about maybe 200 metres and then go. Hang on a minute. Follow me. Let's try this. Because that looks pretty uninspiring out there. It's good for letting your dog run right and all that. But it's not much to see. Let's go this way. Right, we're just going to pop into Nalgo. It's like a sports field kind of club. This way, come on.
Are we allowed down there?
Yeah, be fine. It's okay. In a loose sense, it's private sports ground, but as long as you're not like running a riot, people don't mind. But it's better than walking up there, on the busiest road, another 150 yards. I'd much rather come off that and come down here. An old house there. I don't know what this used to be years ago. I think it looks like it was an old farmhouse, and that's the farmer's outbuildings there. Looks like it. I don't know the date, so I should imagine it's probably perhaps late 1800s, I guess. I can imagine that was the main farmhouse back there where the family of farmers used to live, and that lot over there would be probably milking sheds and one thing or another, which is obviously it's been converted, and now it's a it's a club, you know, a working man's club kind of thing on the north side of town. And that's the sports ground. So it's a nice open area where, you know, dogs can run fairly freely. And I don't have to worry too much about it. And there's not many people around them, glad to say. So we're going to be heading over there somewhere and try and find a little gap in the hedge. There's one or two down there. It leads on to quite a nice path. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, trying to find a gap in the hedge so I can get through. I've got to be a bit mindful about it because I can run through anything pretty much. It's just the wife that she can't, especially in her condition. She's not as rough and ready as me. I'm a bit rough around the edges, I am. You know, I can take most things, but the wife, you know, the fairer sex, may I say. All right, they're a bit different to us guys. You know, I can run through brambles and trees and things and get cut to buggery, but the wife, nah, she can't do that. Just through there, can you get under that little branch there? You can get to a path. If you can get under that, I mean, I'm going to struggle. Well, I have to get on my haunches, I expect, to do, to do this. Excuse me a minute. I have to bend down and... where are we doing? There we go. Oh, shit. You took my freaking hat off then. There we go. Go right then. So if we walk right, we go down that way there, we'll be okay. Right, this way, come on. Oh, it's a Cairn Terrier. Is that a Cairn Terrier?
It is a Cairn Terrier.
Thought it was. A young one, is it? Ish?
No, he's 9.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Mind you, they do that. Smaller dogs, they do look good in their older age, don't
I
they?
think they get them.
Yeah.
I think they last longer as well.
They do, yeah. You get, I don't know, well, we've had...
One of 17.
17, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was very slow.
Yeah.
And, you know, he looked old.
Not surprised at 17.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as I outlive him, I don't know. You don't know, do you?
Who knows what's around the next corner? Take care.
What was that?
Cairn Terrier.
Cairn Terrier.
Yeah, Cairn Terrier. It's a Cairn, that was. Now, I used to come down here fairly regularly a few years ago now, and there's a little walkway which is sort of, it meanders its way through there. You probably don't want to do it today, I don't think, but it meanders its way through there. Ooh. And there's a few trees come down with the storms we've had and one thing or another. That's the rough route, but you want to go the kind of the more salubrious route, won't you? Which is this one here. This is kind of interesting in a weird sense. You know, I don't normally take you to places like this, but you know, my videos, I think for the next 6 months maybe, are going to be something like this. I mean, if it's going to be like that, then literally my work is going to dry up. I'm going to have to try and find something else. Haven't got a clue what that's going to be yet. And that's what keeps you awake at night. Anyway. Yeah, there we go. It's quite nice, isn't it? Quite nice. Not too far away from home from me, about half a mile. But we could have walked here in a more direct route. But obviously we're out for some exercise. We're out to kill about an hour or so. Give the dog a good walk. Because, you know, allegedly we can only take him out once a day. And if that's the case, then he needs some good proper exercise, and so do we as humans, really. You know, it keeps us fit and healthy, and it keeps your mind active. I think one of the biggest things I'm going to struggle with, I think, over the coming weeks and months is my whole mental attitude, you know, to it all. Before coming out, I looked at the map. I know where that goes, and I think I know where that one goes there. I think that goes into Queensfield. Yeah, expensive. Duchess Way. Let's have a walk. Can you walk down here a minute? Just wait. I think
Well, we'll walk as far as we can.
yeah, I think it. I did look at Google Earth earlier this morning just to try and see the shortest route kind of to get to this place, and I think this little pathway here kind of leads into little housing estate, and it's kind of like it takes us away from quite a busy road, but it does take us into a housing estate. Quite a nice avenue of little trees here, actually. Quite nice. There you go. Spin you around. I think my hunch was right. Yeah, I was right. I thought this was the case. It kind of comes out between two fences, two houses, and I guess it's a place people use around here. People live in this estate. They can it's a quick exit from the estate into a dog walking area. Duchess Way. Duchess Way. It's a lovely bungalow up there, look.
Oh,
Yeah. Just wait. Two bungalows, yeah. So this is a place called Duchess Way.
What's this still? Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, Queensfield. Yeah.
This is Queensfield. So it's an area of Swindon called Queensfield. So it's up the north part of town. Right, so we're probably less than 500 yards from where we live, and
Oh, sorry.
almost a bit lost, really. Oh, what's he gone? He's picked something else up. He's such a swine, this duck. Someone's chucked some. Was that it down there?
Oh, what's that down there?
I don't know whether that's it down there. No, I think where I want to be is further up here than we go down. There's like an avenue of trees. Every time I come out of my street, I turn left up towards the roundabout, and then straight across there's basically like a little pathway with an avenue of trees, and I think I've just come across it. And I've never walked up it before. I don't think I have. I don't think I ever have. This would be the first time in all the years I've ever been living in this area since 1993. 103, 13. 27 years, that is. Here we go. First time in 20. This is it here, so I'm going to start right from the beginning. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. It's down there. That's it there. And that leads pretty much right to our street. Let's have a wander down. Nice mature trees either side. Nice big tall ones, well established. Here we go. Taking this moment in right now. Yeah. Come on, chappy. Don't stop, because you only pick something else up and start munching that. Come on.
See, that lady came through here then?
She may have done. There was like a little network of pathways left and right you can go to, but what I'm most interested in is really just Just the trees left and right. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. So I can see like Beechcroft Road in front of us, and we live literally from here. We're about 250 meters from home, from our house. Here we go. Just a very typical residential road in Swindon, really. Morning. How are you? Anyway, so that concludes our little walk for this morning exercise. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Different. As I say, I'd much rather drive out somewhere and be away from, you know, people. I like people, obviously, but, you know, at this moment in time we've got to be a bit mindful of, you know, our vicinity, local situation. So it's really taking yourself away from danger, you know, and the best way you do that, I think, is to drive a short distance with your car and go to a location where there's no people. You know, on our journey today, we've seen, I've kind of kept a very loose count of it, but again, it's up near the high 20s, early 30s. But we've got to go and wash our hands now. There's me touching my face. Right, anyway, just want to say thanks for watching. Bye for now. Right, let's go.